All right, Lax fans, here we are. Lax to the max at IHC Cavaliers Varsity Lacrosse Field. The visiting team in the blue jerseys is General Brown Lions. They're starting off going from left to right against the home IHC Cavaliers. They are in white going from right to left. GB wins that faceoff. Coming around with this ball right now, Dom Morgia. Dom coming over on the near side. He's already broken through the box, so he's got that going for him. Pass this ball up to Nolan Ganter. Ganter coming in, cutting in toward the goal. Ganter up, shot, and a goal! Nolan Ganter, number 14. Time of that goal, 23 seconds. So that's General Brown, 0-23-14. Assisted by 5, Dom Morgia. No possession, so that's going to be a IHC ball before he came into the box here. Do you want me to announce goals? Do you have a microphone? Or I know, but that's all right. Of course I want to. General Brown goal scored by number 14, Nolan Ganter. 14. Ball comes in, cuts across. That top of the circle, crease area. With the ball now, Austin Michaud. Michaud trying to make some space, get attacked by Dom Wisner. Sends this all the way across to Connor Leduc. Leduc breaks the box. Now he's looking to set something up. Sends that in deep on the side, and he's going to run off for a change. Pass comes back to Connor Loving. Loving at the top of the box. Leduc off and Isaac Curtis on. Loving waiting for Curtis. Now Loving penetrates in on the right side. Winds up. Shot. Save made by number 1, Luke Secretti. Secretti sends this all the way down. Goes over the center line. Scooped up on the far side by General Brown's Trevor Alguire. I think it is. Secretti. That was close. Running in with that ball, left side, Gabe Secretti. Sends this in, deep, shot low. Score made by number 0, Luke Dupuis. General Brown goal scored by number 0, Luke Dupuis. Time of the Lions goal, 2:06. That is a loud microphone. What did I say? Whatever. Maybe he won't score again. Jacob Amidon doing a restart for that ball over on the right side of the box. Loving coming over. Amidon makes his move, goes around. Carter Nethers knocks that ball free. Recovered by IHC. Sends that ball back to Loving. Down goes Trey. I think that was Trey. Ball is loose. Battle ensues, scooped up by Trevor Alguire. Alguire running down over the middle of the field. Alguire passes this ball up on the right side to Nolan Ganter. Ganter penetrates the box, drops back, and he's looking to set something up. Sends this back to the X for Dash Pauly. Pauly tries sending it back. It gets missed. Recovered by General Brown. Ganter, he drops it, picks it back up again. Nice defense by Dan-Dalin. Ball comes out to Cam Thomas. Thomas over to Dawson Foley. Foley stepping up into the box now. Curls around to his left, puts his back up, sends his short pass over for Cam Thomas. Thomas can't hold it. Ball's picked up by Connor Leduc. Leduc racing down on the left side, breaks over the center line. Ball knocked out by Ethan McConnell. Leduc pops it free again. Now scooped up. Not yet. Almost. There it is. Dawson Foley picks it up for the GB Lions. He breaks over the center line, advancing forward. He's got Leduc all over him. Makes his way, breaks the box, runs into the official. The official throws an elbow, and he's going to call a penalty on himself. No, he's not. Ball comes across, back into the middle, wound up, shot, and a goal by Gabe Secreti, assisted by Nolan Ganter. 29 from 14. General Brown goal scored by number 29, Gabe Secreti. Assisted by number 14, Nolan Ganter. 29-14, Secreti, Ganter. Time of the Lions goal, 3:54. Battle for that ball. Amadon comes away with it. Amadon trying to shake off Gabe Secreti. Secreti knocks that ball free. Secreti, Amadon steps on it. You're allowed to do that. It's okay. Ball comes loose. Scooped up by Nolan Ganter. Ganter curling around, has Leduc on him. Gabe Secreti tries to set the pick. Ball still not in the box, and now it is. Good job, Gabe Secreti. Long stick of Jordan McDonald in Secreti's face. Gabe going to go back in front of the official. He was trying to draw another elbow from the official, just like before. Gabe going in deep, back at the X, looking for somebody to pass to. He's got Brendan Smith all over him. Pass that ball out onto the left side to Luke Dupe. Dupe out to Donaldson. Donaldson over for Dom Wisner. Dom Wisner, the whiz, inside, outside. Pass that ball over to the far side. Ball comes over. Missed pass. Drops back into the X. Scooped up by Dan-Dalin. Dalin with this ball. Almost got tripped. Recovers. Running with it. Boy, that feels long. Dan-Dalin continues to run. Breaks over the center line. Nobody's over there. And they are offside. Or timeout. 1, 2, 3. Timeout for IHC. Timeout, Cavaliers. And that gives us a timeout to talk about some incredible sponsors like Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning. Check them out, exteriorcleaning315.com. Glory Construction and Development for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Sparks and Recreation. Follow him on YouTube as the Guile family travels across the country. All Wheel Auto, Route 104 in New Haven, New York. Go see the Guile family and buy a great used vehicle from them. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course, located on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski, New York. If you want to be greenside, you gotta be streamside. And while you're there, go in and get something to drink and something delicious to eat at Divots Restaurant and Bar, located at Streamside RV Park and Golf Course, Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski, New York. Timeout is over. Gives Dan-Dalin a chance to catch his breath. Restart. Ball passed over into the middle for Connor Loving. Loving goes in and out. Loving trying to find his way around Cooper Donaldson. Cooper just pushing at him. Loving passes ball over Amadon. Amadon misses it. Ball in deep, though. Going after it, I believe, is Jamison Letier. Ball comes out in front. Missed by Ledoux. Scooped up by Carter Nethers. Nethers with the long sticks running down with this ball. Pass goes too high. It's loose. Retreating back to pick it up, Nolan Ganter. Ganter passes ball all the way across for Gabe Secreti. Secreti drops it back to Ganter. I think. Nope, Donaldson. Donaldson gives it to Ethan McConnell now. McConnell sends this in on the right side. Nolan Ganter with it, goes in deep, passes back to the X for Luke Dupe. Dupe with this ball back behind, looking to see where it's going to get set up. Passes it over on the right side, his right, our left. Ball comes all the way across, misses everybody. Ethan McConnell scoops it up, sends this way out, outside the box to Cooper Donaldson. Cooper, that's not Cooper. Wait a minute, 213? No, 13 and 17. Yep, that is Cooper. Out in the middle, shot wide left by Ethan McConnell. Dupe, last man back. He'll restart the ball. Luke Dupe coming around, rolling around, out in front. Thought he was going to take the shot. He's duped me. Ethan McConnell with it, takes that shot. Ball comes back out, scooped up by Austin Michaud. Michaud trying to outrun Ethan McConnell. Michaud, nice check by Cooper Donaldson. Oh, I hope I caught that. It was there. He goes out of bounds, so restart will be by General Brown. Ball brought in, Dawson Foley with it on the far side. Pass that ball to Gabe Secreti in the box. Secreti sends it back out. Ball comes over near side, Cam Thomas. Thomas sends this up on the right side for Nolan Ganter. Ganter curls around. Back out to Cam Thomas. Thomas over to Foley. Foley with this ball. It's actually inside the face-off circle because it's giant. Now he's making a break for it, trying to get around Loving. Coming in with the big stick, though, is Connor Leduc. Ball passed out for Dom Morja. Morja over for Cam Thomas. Thomas had Amadon all over him. Backhand shovel pass misses wide. Cameron Dallin going after it. First one to it, though, is going to be Nolan Ganter. Dallin all over him, whacking at him with that stick of his. Hitting him again. Dallin's got to get better possession and actually hold him off. Got to run around, use the body. Drifting out of the box now, Dom Morja. Morja's got Amadon in front. Sends this ball all the way over to the other side for Gabe Secreti. Secreti, little trot into the corner of the box. Dodges around Jordan McDonald. McDonald forces him out. Ball comes out to Cam Thomas. Thomas over to Dom Morja. Morja looking up on the right side. Gets this ball to Ganter. Nolan Ganter sends this back to the X for Luke Dupe. Dupe sends this up on the left wing side. Taken away, though, by Jordan McDonald. McDonald drops the ball, turns around, scoops it up. Nice move. Looks to pass that ball over to Amadon. Doesn't throw it hard enough. Dom Morja steals it. Morja running in, trying to make him pay, and he shoots at the wrong goal. That's a soccer goal. Totally missed the lacrosse goal in front of him. That's going to be a Cavalier ball. Connor Leduc's going to do the restart from behind the net. Leduc passes this ball over to Jordan McDonald. McDonald on that far side of the field, running up at Gabe Secreti, rips this all the way long for Amadon. No, it's not. Picked up instead by Jamison Letier. Letier takes this over on the right side, breaks into the box. He's got Drew Pauly on him. Letier going in a deep. Letier back into the X position. Letier getting checked on, still staying in bounds, though, looking for somebody to pass to. There is nobody in this general area over here to give the ball to. I don't know a lot about lacrosse, but I know that you got to be open to receive a pass. Ball's loose out in front. Amadon tried to scoop it up, almost had it out in front. Dawson Foley takes this away. Foley running into traffic. Foley, nice cross check there by Max Calhoun. Foley sends this all the way up for Tavin Hunt. He gets this into the box and then throws the ball away. That's going to be a Cavalier ball. Connor Leduc's going to do the restart for the Cavs. Connor passes over to Amadon, who is hiding behind the official. Amadon running down. Amadon getting molested, loses the ball. Coming back to scoop it up, Isaac Curtis. Curtis, no. Amadon trying. Now he's got it. Amadon running, getting shoved on by Tavon Hunt. That was a nice underhand uppercut by Ethan McConnell to knock that ball free. Coming away, Drew Pauly. Pauly, long pass down. Out in front, Luke Dupuy. Passes back into the middle for Pauly. Shot and a goal. General Brown goal scored by number 6, Drew Pauly, assisted by number 0, Luke Dupuy. 6 from 0. Time of the Lions goal, 10-14. Here's the face-off. Pushed up by Chamberlain, retreating back, scooped up, still loose, going back and forth. Now comes out. Nethers misses it. Grabbed by Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the ball now, running forward for the Lions. Chamberlain not in the box yet. Ball still not in the box. Not sure why you wouldn't take that one baby step. That ball is still outside. Passed over to Cam Thomas. Now he's in. Gives that ball to Gabe Secreti. Secreti being pushed out by Jordan McDonald. McDonald doing a good job containing him. Ball comes back out towards the top for Cam Thomas. Thomas over to Dom Wisner. Wisner puts us in on the right side. Nolan Ganter. Ganter sends it back to the X for Luke Dupuy. Dupuy passes over to Secreti. Secreti almost hit the official in the face with his stick. Now coming out, Dylan. Is that Dylan? Nope, 19. Cam Thomas. Shot. Save made. Braden Hanlon. Braden passes that ball back out to Jordan McDonald. McDonald with it, losing it in the corner. Battle for it ensuing. Brendan Smith trying to help out. Scooped up. GB's got the ball. Secreti looking. I think it's Secreti. No, it's not. Cam Thomas. Thomas sends this out for Dom Wisner. Wisner looking. Sends this up on the right side for Ganter. Ganter back to the X for Luke Dupuy. Brendan Smith all over Dupuy. You just got to keep pushing and shoving. You're allowed to do it. There's a shot, goes off the bar, comes back out. Loose in front, scooped up by Cameron Dalin. Still loose. Dalin shoveling forward. He'll just keep bouncing it in front of him. That's all right. Basketball, lacrosse, it doesn't matter. Just get it down the field. Yeah, Cameron. Now he's playing field hockey. Whatever you got, you're allowed to use it. 5 seconds to go in this quarter. Ball goes long, comes up. Grabbed by Austin Michaud, and that's going to do it. And that's the end after 1 quarter of play. General Brown leads the Cavaliers by a score of 4-0. Don't forget to stop by the snack bar and get lots of yummy treats. Yummy treats are good for you. They're good for me. All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes after this short intermission. All right, and we are back. There's a face-off. And General Brown coming away with this ball. Oh, gets dropped. Recovered by Jacob Amadon. Amadon loses it. Shovel back towards General Brown area. Amadon has it, and he's in the box. Amadon trying to set it up, getting peppered by Dylan Monk. Monk knocks that ball free. It is recovered by General Brown's Brendan Lee. Lee, look at him go. Little shovel pass over to Gabe Secreti. Secreti over to Luke Dupuis for a goal. General Brown goal scored by number 0, Luke Dupuis. Assisted by number 29, Gabe Secreti. 0 from 29. Time of the Lions goal, 0:28. Hey, 0:28 scored by 0 from 29. That's pretty close. They should have waited one more second. Connor LeDuc picking that ball up off the faceoff. LeDuc's got Ryan Chamberlain on him. Pass this ball over. Could not connect with Austin Michaud. Trey LeDuc battling, trying to use his positioning, get that ball, get over to that ball. Coming in to pick it up, though, is Ethan McConnell. McConnell running through his own box, coming out into the middle. He challenges, I got my things all messed up, Letier. Still popping through into the box, winds up, shot, bounce, misses. All the way back is Dupuis to pick it up. Luke Dupuis with this ball on the near side, sends this all the way back out for Cam Thomas. Cam across for Dom Wisner. Wisner with this ball. Passes over on the right side. Comes out at the top of the box for Cam Thomas. Thomas in to Secreti. Gabe back to Thomas. Thomas running in at the box. Rolls over to his right. Isaac Curtis chasing his corner. There's a shot and a goal by Dom Wisner. I didn't see who passed that to Dom. Do you know? That's all right. General Brown goal scored by number 11, Dom Wisner. Nobody beats the Wiz. Time of the Lions goal, 1:27. Face-off scooped up by Connor LeDuc. LeDuc running in the box now on the right side. Passes it back to the X for Max Calhoun. Calhoun sends this over to Letier. Letier curling around at that far corner. Letier trying to shake off Dylan Monk. Monk all over him. Letier sends this out up on top for Curtis. Isaac Curtis gives this to Amadon. Amadon at the center of the top of the box now. Calls for and gives it to Letier. Now back to Amadon. Amadon on the far side. Passes for Curtis. Curtis misses, retreats back, picks this ball up. Trevor Alguire guarding him. Amadon with the ball now. Amadon approaching in on the right side. Trying to one-hand, sends this back to the X for Calhoun. Calhoun on that far side to Letier. Letier back out on top to Curtis. Curtis. No, there's Letier. Who is that? Nope. You know what? I'm having a hard time with my 6, 8s, and 9s. Doesn't matter. Ball taken away by Devin Hicks. Hicks running down with it. Hicks, long stick, drops this ball back out on top for Trevor Alguire. Alguire passes it off on the right side. Switches places with Nolan Ganter. Ganter taking his time. Gives this over to Alguire. Alguire up on the right side to Ganter, Nolan Ganter. Lions from the X pass the ball up to Secreti. Gabe Secreti with this ball on a near side. Cuts in front of the official. Gives it to Cam Thomas. Thomas into the middle for A.J. Delaray. Boy, I can read. Delaray over to Nolan Ganter. Nolan all the way back over to Delaray. Delaray running into the middle. Spins to his left. Push back out, gets this ball over to Secreti. Gabe Secreti with it, sends this into the middle for Delaray. Delaray over to his right side to Alguire. Alguire's going to try breaking in, getting by Curtis. Takes that shot, misses. And that's going to stay Lions ball. Restart by Luke Dupuis. Passes over to Secreti. Secreti getting peppered by Jordan McDonald. Taken out. Ball kicked forward by Connor Leduc. Leduc still shoveling that ball. There's no snow out today. Ball scooped up by Cam Thomas. Thomas almost mauled down by Austin Michaud. Pushed off that ball. Leduc able to scoop it up. Connor Leduc running forward on the right side. Leduc missed check by A.J. Delaray. Leduc shot wide left. Hustling after that ball looks like Jamison Letier. Letier with that ball sends us out up on top. Curtis misses it. That goes out of bounds. It'll be a General Brown ball. There's the restart. Ball sent up at the center line to Dylan Monk. Monk running forward with this ball. He's going to step into the box now. Gives this over on the right side to Nolan Ganter. Ganter back to Monk. Monk, short shot. Bounces over wide of the goal and goes out of play. It's going to remain GB ball. Luke Dupuis is going to play it in. Dupuis trying to dodge around Brendan Smith. Dupuis from the X comes around on that far side. Dupuis looking, turns to his left. Had he curled right, he probably would have had a shot. Goes back to the X, sends this out on top for Foley. Foley to his left, to his right. Whips a low shot. That gets blocked by Tavon Hunt. Goes out recovered by Cam Thomas. Thomas sends this up to Delaray. Delaray over to Foley. Foley to Secreti. Secreti back to Foley. Foley looking over to his right to Delaray. Delaray getting attacked by Leduc. Being pushed towards the center line. Delaray trying to recover. Leduc tries to open the can. Can't do it. Oh, Delaray loses that ball from behind. Connor Leduc knocks it free. Cameron Dallin covering it up like a, I don't know what, like a magnifying glass on an ant. Nah, that's not right. Ball gets sent back to the X. Luke Dupuis with it. Dupuis one-handed that ball coming around on the right side. Sends it out into the middle. Oh, tried for the one-timer to Nolan Ganter. Ganter misses it, much to his dismay. Over on the far side, Sam Charlebois trying to hold his man out. Ball comes through. That got tipped and deflected. Hustling after it is Secreti. Secreti is going to get to it in time. Holds that ball in bounds. Secreti approaching Jordan McDonald. Makes his move. McDonald holds him out. Secreti passes ball over to Foley. Foley curling around to his right. Wounds up shot high. Ducking out of the way, Braden Hanlon. And that ball goes out of play. Luke Dupuis will do the restart. Dupuis coming up from behind. Curling around out on in front of the goal now. Now it sends this ball up high. Too high for Foley. He's got to retreat back to pick that ball up. Foley passes to Gabe Secreti. Secreti on the left side gives this back to Dupuis at the X. Dupuis back to Secreti. Secreti looking, winds up shot wide right, and that goes way out. Closest to it appears to be Nolan Ganter. It'll be a GB ball. Ganter with the restart. Pass this ball up to Dupuis. Dupuis to Foley. Now it gets to Foley. Foley left side to Secreti. Secreti back out to Foley. Foley over far side for Delaray. Delaray sends this in to Luke Dupuis. Dupuis trying to get around Connor Loving. Back at the X. Dupuis sends this out in front. Picking it up is A.J. Delaray with the goal. General Brown goal scored by number 2, A.J. Delaray, assisted by number 0, Luke Dupuis. 2 from 0. Time of the Lions goal, 7:08. There's a face-off ball pulled back by General Brown. Ryan Chamberlain trying to gain control. Ball gets knocked free. Connor LeDuc all over it. LeDuc scoops that ball up. LeDuc pushed to the outside by Carter Nethers. Nethers, long stick on long stick. Nethers on LeDuc. And timeout, IHC. We have a timeout for IHC. That gives you a timeout to think about what delicious snack you're going to buy at halftime from the snack bar. And the restart by Jacob Amadon sends this ball over to his left for Austin Michaud. Michaud passes this ball behind the net to Connor Loving. Loving going to the X position. Everybody's bunched up in front. Loving passes over to Michaud. Michaud drops that ball. Now he picks it up. Hustling in Trevor Alguire to challenge him. Alguire, Michaud. Gives this ball to Loving. Loving back to Michaud. Michaud coming around, tried to sneak, but he got blocked by Alguire. Passes this ball up on top for, I think that's Jamison Letier. He gives this ball over to Trey Ledoux. Trey passes this ball to Loving. Trey cutting into the box. Loving passes over on the right side to Michaud. Michaud running in, challenged by Alguire. Spins to get that shot off. Save made by Luke Secreti. Secreti running up with the ball now. Secreti gets attacked. Michaud, nope. That is Max Calhoun trying to come up with that ball. Shot taken and miss. Went right down into the dirt. I can't see the number, and he's too tired to run. Oh, and there's a goal. I did not see who scored that, do you? That's all right. Okay. General Brown goal scored by number 4, Brendan Lee. Time of the goal, 8:41. General Brown, Ryan Chamberlain running in with this ball. Passes over on the right side. Now it gets sent in deep, low shot. Block save made, Braden Hanlon. Hanlon goes back to pick that ball up. Hanlon passes ball over to his left side. Hustling down, Cameron Dallin. Dallin gets jacked by that for that ball. Ball taken away. Now it goes up into the air. It's right along the center line. Coming over to scoop it up, Isaac Curtis. Curtis running down with it. Curtis gets held up. Ball ripped out. Curtis trying to get that still. Curtis scoops that ball up. He's got to get it into the box. Ball is still loose along on the grass. Hustling over Lettier, and we've got a box violation. Ball never made it into the offensive zone. Turnover. General Brown ball coming out with the restart. GB on that far side. I think it's Cooper Donaldson. Pass that ball up. Nolan Ganter gives it back to Cooper. Cooper sends this over to Ethan McConnell. McConnell over on the left side to Secreti. Secreti drops it back to Dom Wisner. Wiz over to Ethan McConnell in the middle. McConnell to Donaldson. Donaldson back to Wiz. Wiz with the ball back to Donaldson. Connor Donaldson stepping up now. Donaldson into the box. Takes that shot and misses. All the way back in the X, Luke Dupe. He'll do the restart. Pass over, General Brown. Nice dodge move by Ganter. Ganter sends this out on top. Spin to his right on the backside. McConnell with the goal. General Brown goal scored by number 17, Ethan McConnell. Assisted number 14, Nolan Ganter. 17-14. Time of the Lions goal, 10:23. There's the face-off. General Brown winning that draw. Hustling down with it. Dawson Foley. No, not Foley. Excuse me. Dom Morja. Morja. Getting pushed on by Leduc. Leduc trying to get that can opener around to rip it open. Can't do it. Forces a pass to Delaray. Delaray gives this over to Ganter in the box. Nolan Ganter pushed to the outside by Cameron Dallin's Aura. Ball comes back out up on top. Drew Pauly with it. Pauly to Dawson Foley. Foley to Secreti. Secreti back to Foley. Foley over to his right side to Delaray. Delaray pops in. Amadon covering him. Delaray gives this ball to, I can't see who it is, but Cameron Dallin's all over him. Dallin whacking at him. Nice move to the middle. It is Nolan Ganter. That's who it is. Ball gets passed over. Dallin still on him. Back in the X. Ball comes out to Secreti. Secreti gives it to Dupe. Dupe into the middle. Shot taken. No goal. Drew Pauly misses. Goes wide right. Hustling over to pick that ball up. Brendan Smith. Battle ensues. Taken away by Luke Dupe. Dupe sends this out in the middle. There's an off shot. Dawson Foley forced wide right. Chasing that ball down. Nolan Ganter. Ganter trying to get that ball. And Brendan Smith all over him. Ball popped. Ball sent out into the square, and that's going to do it. And that's going to be the end of the half. After one half of play, General Brown leads the IHC Cavaliers by a score of 9-0. You've got 10 minutes to get refreshed. Get in line at the refreshment stand, the Snack Shack. Get something yummy to eat, something refreshing to drink, and don't forget this game is being live streamed on my YouTube channel, The Dan-Dalin, A Positive Influence. Check it out. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors friends. Make sure you subscribe. All right, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, Lacrosse fans, we are back at IHC Cavaliers Stadium. It is still anybody's game. Cavaliers trail 9-0. But if General Brown can get 9.5, then so can't the Cavaliers, right? Roll Cavs. Cavaliers taking the field. There's a face-off. Won by General Brown. Hustling forward with that ball, Ryan Chamberlain. Chamberlain breaks the box. He's in there. Drops back out. Gives this ball for Carter Nethers. Nethers drops it. LeDuc picks this ball up. Connor LeDuc heading back the other way. Connor breaks the box. He's got Trey LeDuc on his right side. He opts to come back. Gives this ball to Jacob Amadon. In deep, moving back to the X with the ball is Amadon. Drifts away, passes this ball over to Michaud. Michaud coming around right side, jumps up to take the shot, and he is taken down out of the air. That is a General Brown ball. I don't know if he hit the crease or something. Ball gets passed back to the General Brown goalie, who for the second half is Dash Pauly. Dash with the long pass. Out for Dom Morja. Morja getting attacked. Nice cut on there by Letier. That ball gets sent in deep. And that's going to be a Cavalier ball. Roll Cavs. Ball passed over to Braden Hanlon. Netminder. Hanlon looking. He's going to give this ball over to Cameron Dalin. Cameron challenging Luke Dupe. Gets around him, and look at how much faster he is than Luke. Hustling in after him, though, Tavon Hunt. So Cameron passes this ball over to Jacob Amadon. Amadon into the box. Cuts around Tavon. Little touch there. Little love touch. Amadon with the shot gets blocked. Ball is still loose. Looking for it. Max Calhoun. And coming away with that ball, Dash Pauly using that big net at the end of the stick. Pauly looking. Short pass to Ethan McConnell. McConnell hustling up over the center line. Gets attacked at center. Moves up. Steps into the box. Rolls around Connor Loving. Pass that ball over. Comes back, and it's intercepted, though, by Brendan Smith. Drops it down for Braden Hanlon. Hanlon with the long pass over the center line to Trey LeDuc. LeDuc picks that ball up and gets knocked free by Carter Munson. LeDuc, Munson battling, coming over Drew Pauly. The piece of it. Coming away with that ball is Drew Pauly. Pauly passes this ball over on the left side into the box for Dupe. Dupe passes it back for Pauly. Pauly misses it. He's going to run around and go after it. Cameron Dalin attacking him in the back position. Drew Pauly trying to get around Cameron. Cameron trying to hit that stick. Finally does. Drew still holding control of that ball. Forced along the end line. Has to pass that ball all the way down to Gabe Secreti. Secreti's got McDonald on him. Jordan trying to push him. Secreti, he's got Connor LeDuc's stick all the way in at his jaw. Secreti still with that ball. Passes ball back out to nobody. Hustling over to pick it up. Trevor Alguire. Alguire back to Secreti. Coming in, putting a hit on Jordan McDonald. Referees throwing yellow objects at the players. We have a foul. Yeah. So it looks like slashing penalties on IHC's number 3, Jordan McDonald, and number 11, Austin Michaud. Secreti with this ball on the far side, sends this over to Ethan McConnell. McConnell gives it to Ganter. Ganter puts this in on the right side, comes right back to him. Nolan Ganter back out into the middle for Ethan McConnell. McConnell sends it deep, comes all the way across. Shot taken. Nolan Ganter with the goal. Who did I say pass that to him? I don't know. General Brown goal scored by number 14, Nolan Ganter. Number 14, time of the Lions goal, 3:44. Secreti with this ball. Secreti's got me showed all over him. Secreti passes ball back to Delaray. Delaray. Short pass to Donaldson. Cooper goes in, gets taken out. And that's a violation. Michaud. That's IHC's number 11, Michaud, 30-second technical for a push. Number 11, 30 seconds at 4:14. Ball cuts across in the middle. Shot taken, scored. Gabe Secreti. General Brown goal scored by number 29, Gabe Secreti, assisted by 14, Nolan Ganter. 29 from 14 at 4:31. That faceoff is stolen by Connor Leduc. Leduc pass to Ledoux. Ledoux back to Leduc, drops the ball, and it is picked up by General Brown. Henry Ousley hustling back behind his down. No, he loses it. Jordan McDonald takes control. McDonald pass over to Ledoux. Trey at the X position. Trey's got Carter Munson all over him. Trey still has that ball. Curling around. Out on front of the net. Turn. Shot. 5 bounces. Goes over the goal. Recovered in deep by Jordan McDonald. McDonald coming in to set something up. McDonald using his arms because it's Lacrosse. That's not McDonald. That's Jamison Lettier. Boy. Lettier sends this out up on top to Connor Loving. Loving back to Lettier. Lettier drops that ball, scoops it up. Lettier going back into the X. Guarding him, Tavon Hunt. Lettier coming over. Pass that ball into middle. Ledoux shot, save made by Dash Pauly. Pauly passes this ball up for Ryan Chamberlain. Chamberlain attacked by Amadon, loses that ball, recovers. Chamberlain has it. Chamberlain hustling down with that ball. Amadon still attacking, breaks into the box. Chamberlain with it, has Amadon on him still. Amadon not afraid to swing. Chamberlain passes ball over to Dawson Foley. Foley attacked by Connor Loving. Foley guarded by Loving. Cutting across is Drew Pauly. Pauly with the ball now. Connor LeDuc trying to pry that ball out. Pauly drifting back to make some space. Gives this ball back over to Dawson Foley. Foley on the left side to Luke Dupe. Dupe dodging. Shakes away Jordan McDonald. Dupe shovel pass underhand to Foley. Foley coming in. Slap shot. Side shot, and a goal. General Brown goal scored by number 3, Dawson Foley. Number 3, time of the Lions' 12th goal, 6:28. There's a face-off. Battle for it. Ryan Chamberlain trying to scoop it up. Amadon. Nope, now Connor LeDuc has that ball. LeDuc running down with the ball. It's got Trevor Alguire on him. LeDuc breaks into the box, tries to shovel that over for Max Calhoun. Couldn't get it to him. In deep back behind the net there. I can't see the number. There's a flag up in the air. That's going to be against IHC. Not sure exactly what for. Running down with the ball, Trevor Alguire. Alguire still with it. Ball knocked free. IHC scoops it up, and there's our whistle. Let's see what's going on. Connor LeDuc getting in trouble. One minute for what? Oh, slash. Yeah, so it's going to be over by the time we start. IHC infraction, number 4, Connor LeDuc, 1 minute for slashing. Number 4, 1 minute slash. General Brown moving that ball around. It's kind of fun to say. Back on top, now the ball goes in deep. Dupe winds up, shot, save made. Braden Hanlon. And that's the patented Cavalier ball return feature of the snack bar. In at the X. Looks like Gabe Secreti back there. Pass this ball up for Dupe. Luke Dupe back over to Secreti. Back to Dupe. Dupe sends this into the X. I don't know who's back there now. I wasn't paying attention. Back out. Dupe shot. Save! Braden Hanlon! Braden sends this out to Cameron Dallin. Dallin runs right at Hayden Moody, rolls around him. Here goes Cameron. Cameron hustling down. Coming over is Ethan McConnell. And coach calls a timeout before Cameron loses the ball. All right, timeout is over. Jacob Amadon's going to do the restart for IHC. Guarding him, Carter Nethers. Ball over to Connor Loving. Loving attacked by Drew Pauly. Pass ball up, that shot wide. And closest to it, I do believe, was Carter Munson. That's going to be a GB ball. Drifting back to pick it up, Cooper Donaldson, as time ticks away. No complaints from this fella. Ball gets passed to Dash Pauly in goal. Pauly sends this over near side to Henry Ousley. Ousley drops the ball, picks it up. Nobody's on him. Pauly running down near side. Pauly hits the center line, crosses over, dumps that ball in deep. Cameron Dallin hustling back to pick it up. Scoops that ball in front of Cam Thomas. Cameron has it knocked free. Oh, it's a yard sale. Cameron Dallin trying to sell his lacrosse stick. Brendan Smith coming up near side. That ball gets knocked out of his stick by Cam Thomas, and that'll be a GB ball. Less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Inbounding this ball, Drew Pauly with the restart. Pauly fires this across the top of the box. It hits off of Cooper Donaldson, goes back. Cameron Dallin all over Cooper. Cooper scoops this ball up, touches into the box. He's good. Cooper peels back out in the middle. Dallin's not on him. Yes, he is. Still on him. Ball comes over to Drew Pauly. Connor LeDuc on him. Drew Pauly throws that ball over his shoulder. LeDuc gets it. He gets attacked, recovers. LeDuc still with this ball. LeDuc into the box. Now sends this in deep too high for Max Calhoun. And that's going to be a General Brown ball. Devin Hicks going back to pick up that ball for the GB restart. 1 minute of play. Nope, that's dead. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Isaac Curtis trying to get that ball away from Cooper Donaldson. Now Connor LeDuc. Ball gets popped back up for Delaray. Delaray with the ball sends this over to Drew Pauly, and it's a box violation. That's a turnover. They never broke the box. IHC picking this ball up. Here's Austin Michaud. Michaud running in, cutting back into the middle. Pass this ball inside. There's a shot taken by Jameson Lettier. Nice save, Dash Pauly. Ball passed out. Now cuts into the middle for Drew Pauly. Pauly over the center line. Pauly looking. Oh, nice underhand move to get that by Austin Michaud. Penetrates into the box. They lose possession of the ball. McDonald picked it up. He drops it. Isaac Curtis picks it up. He drops it. Foley has it. Pushed out of the box, and that's the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, General Brown leads 12-0. That means we're coming up on your last opportunity to pick up some yummy food from the Snack Shack. Make sure you swing on by the Snack Shack to get something yummy to eat or refreshing to drink. Unless you're on a diet, then it's okay if you don't. 12 minutes, the final 12 minutes of the game up on the clock. Fourth quarter about to begin. IHC only gave up 3 goals in the third quarter. They're getting better. There's a face-off. Battle for it. IHC wins the draw. Jacob Amadon with it. Amadon curling around, running up. And he breaks into the box. Amadon setting up on the right side, looking. He's got Loving coming in to help out. Passes ball back to Loving. Loving immediately covered by Dom Morja. Loving moving in on the right side. He liked where Amadon was, so he's going to go there. Now he goes back into the X position. We got 2 guys back in the X. That's completely unnecessary. Austin Michaud moving up in front. Connor Loving from the X slides out in front. Somebody's got to drop back to cover the X for him. It looks like Jose Simo is. Coming around. There's a shot and a goal! Connor Loving! It's an IHC goal scored by number 2, Connor Loving! Unassisted, number 2. Time of the Cavaliers goal, 0-5-4. It's comeback time for the Cavaliers. We are in a run clock situation. Connor LeDuc battling for that ball. Oh, diving over the top of it, Ryan Chamberlain. Carter Nethers getting a piece of it. Connor LeDuc coming away with it. LeDuc using the big stick to hold that ball away. Passes it to Michaud. Michaud trying to dodge his way around Chamberlain. Chamberlain not giving him much. Michaud makes a break. Takes that shot. Goes wide left. Drifts away. And that's going to be an IHC ball. Ball picked up. I can't tell this. This 6'9", 8. Is it Latier? Okay. Latier with the ball. Curling around, coming. Latier on the right side. Now Latier into the X position. Latier up behind, coming up to challenge Delaray. Latier cutting out in front, turns, soft shot. Oh, I think that was a pass for Trey. I'm not sure anybody knew that, though. And that gets kicked out of bounds by Isaac Curtis with authority. General Brown penalty, number 27, Devin Hicks. 1 minute for slashing, 27 slash. The one ref said 27. The ref that relayed it just said 2. I guess he forgot about half the number. Amadon with the ball. Pass over to Ledoux. Ledoux sends this in deep for that guy. Comes back to Trey. Trey to Amadon. Jacob pass over to left side to Connor Loving. Loving sends this up to Latier. Latier back to Loving to Amadon. Amadon to Ledoux. Ledoux to Amadon. Amadon, gets wrapped up in the neck by Noah Price. Shakes it free. Gets that ball to Connor Loving. Loving has got Nethers all over him. Nethers forcing the yard sale. Breaks that ball free. And he's taken down by Jacob Amadon. I didn't know you could horse collar in lacrosse. That's pretty cool. Cameron Dallin shuffles that ball, and he gives it to Carter Nethers. He practices with him in the off days anyway. Nethers passes to Doopy. Doopy curling around, gives this ball to Wisner. Wisner moves up into the box. Wisner pushed out. Wisner still with this ball, though. Dom drops it back to Doopy. Doopy looking, trying to figure out where to pass this ball to. Doopy runs around Michaud. Doopy Still with this ball, Doopy, he goes back to the X position, turns, sends that ball up on top. Shot taken, McConnell misses, and Doopy's closest. It's going to stay GB ball. Luke Doopy bringing that ball in for the restart. Pass this ball up for Dom. No, not for Dom. Fooled me. Dawson Foley has it. He gives it to Dom Wisner. Dom running all the way back to that end line. Waits for Jordan McDonald coming to attack him. Now he passes that ball up. Sent across for Dawson Foley. Foley can't catch it, and that ball rolls out of play. That'll be a Cavalier ball. Amadon for the restart. Hustling forward. Gets by Noah Price. Noah still chasing him. Amadon switching hands, avoiding the dislodgement of that ball. Ball makes its way in behind to, I think that's Ben Ryer. Is that Jose? Man, Jose Simo. Oh, your Ben's right in front of me down here. Ball's loose. Shot. Save made by Dash Pauly. Ball comes out. Loose ball push on blue. On General Brown, it'll be an IHC ball, and Trey Ledoux's going to do the restart from outside the box. Ledoux with it. Sends this ball up for Michaud. Michaud being pushed on, coming out in front. He gets shoved by Tavon Hunt. Hunt gets taken out by his own teammate. Ball sent up. Oh, nice block by Dash Pauly. Ball is loose. That's an interference call on IHC, and it'll be a General Brown ball outside the box. 5.5 minutes to go. Drew Pauly with the restart for the Lions. He sends this all the way long for Noah Price. Price can't catch it with this long stick. That goes out of bounds. It'll be a restart. Cameron Dallin's going to take that. Or not. Nope. Coming back. Letier's going to take that. Letier with that ball. He passes this all the way up. Missed pass to Connor Loving. Coming in off the bench, though, Sam Charlebois. Charlebois moving. He gets attacked by Tavon. Charlebois, short pass to Ledoux. Trey gives this over to Michaud. Michaud with it. Michaud, top of the box. Michaud coming in on the right side, being chased behind by Dom Morja. He loses that ball, scoops it back up. Short pass to Connor Loving. Loving with it. Loving's got Simo on the other side of the crease. Not giving it to him. Gives it over to Austin Michaud instead. Michaud comes up. Little spin move in front of Morja. Morja dances with him. Ball comes out on top for Letier. Letier looking. Letier still has that ball, passes it back, and that gets blocked in front by General Brown. They get pushed off it. Ledoux's looking for the ball, and it's taken away by Dylan Monk. Monk on the far side. He rips that ball up for Drew Pauly. Pauly takes this ball, breaks into the box. Short pass over on the right side. There's a shot and a goal by, is that Cam Thomas? Yep, Cam Thomas, number 19. General Brown goal scored by number 19, Cam Thomas. We got just over 3 minutes to go in this game. It is a 13-1 game. The first time they met was the first game of the season. That was the first game for several of these IHC players. And General Brown won that game 20-0. So right now with 3 minutes to go, trailing 13-1, this is a tremendous improvement for these IHC Cavaliers. Jacob Amadon on the restart on his own. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. We're still letting the time go because, I mean, come on now. Great move. Amadon just saw it. He knew it was his to restart. You can't go until the ref blows the whistle, though. He's going to make a lot. And there he is, blowing the whistle. And that allows Connor Loving to advance with the play. Loving into the box. Loving on the right side, shot. Oh, face save, Dash Pauly. Connor Loving's going to pick that ball up for the restart with about 2 minutes to go in this game. Connor passes this ball over for, I can't see, that looks like Latier. Latier coming out high. In the middle, Latier, a little skip move. Faking a shot. Carter Munson all over him. Latier in. Now switches to the right side. Gives this to Trey Ledoux. Ledoux loses it. Nah, it's a fake pass back to Latier. What trickery. What ball dashery. Connor Loving with the ball now. Connor held out by Delaray. Connor still with this ball. Gives this to Ryan. Passes this ball over for Latier. Latier misses it. Ball's loose. Jacob Amidon coming over to scoop it up. Amidon looking. Trying to open the can is Noah Price, and he gets that ball free, but there's going to be a penalty. Timeout, Cavaliers. Yeah, going into the timeout, the General Brown coach was still trying to defend his player, trying to explain to the referee the play that the player was attempting. No disagreement. He was certainly trying the can opener check, but he failed it and instead slashed poor Jacob Amidon. So, oh, he said holding? Whatever. Listen, I'm trying to figure this out as I go along. Yeah. Most of the time. I didn't hear him talking that time. So it's holding. Holding. Because he didn't get the can open because he was holding him instead. Kind of like hooking in other sports. So we got a minute 12 to go in this game. 13-1 is the score. General Brown leading the IHC Cavaliers. 32nd infraction holding number 28, Noah Price. Here's the restart. Michaud with it. Michaud passes ball out to Loving. Loving gives it on the far side to Amidon. Amidon pops that ball into... is that Ryan? This comes back out to Loving. Loving to Michaud. Michaud to Latier. Latier back to Michaud. Michaud out to Loving. Loving to Michaud. Goes off of his head. Oh. The one mistake. They jump all over you. Ball passed over on the far side. Drew Pauly with it. Pauly sends this ball up deep on the right side. Back to the X position goes GB's Cam Thomas. Cam has Cam Dalin on him. Cam Thomas, Cameron Dalin. Dalin, Thomas, Dalin. Running around the outside of the box. Thomas still has it. Thomas passes ball up to Foley. Foley holding this ball. Connor Loving coming out to attack him. Now coming out to help Jordan McDonald. Foley cutting back into the middle. Foley passes ball to Morja. Morja, 30 seconds to go. Morja trying to dodge his way around, sends this ball into Doopy. We got a slashing penalty against IHC. Foley has it. Foley coming out is Loving. Now Cam has that on the far side. Passes this ball back over to McDonald. 10 seconds to go. Hopefully they just keep passing this ball back and forth. Doesn't matter. If IHC picks this ball up, time's going to run out, and there we go. And that concludes another exciting game of lacrosse. Lax to the max at IHC Stadium. On behalf of the IHC Cavaliers, we'd like to thank you all for coming out here this afternoon. Please remember to help us keep this facility clean by picking up after yourselves. Check your immediate area for used water bottles. soda cans, trash, small children. Please remember to take them all with you. We don't need any left behind here. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. And thank you all for watching. I appreciate you watching on my live stream, for your support, for the support of my sponsors. As I said, I am the Dan-Dalin. Remember, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.